This is a journey of bonding, healing, and peril. A journey that belongs to you, traveler, and your little monster, Moti.
This despicable creature with me. Come and meet me if you want your silly little monster back. Terror and death lurk in the future. For I am the executioner of anxiety, and now you belong to me!
Don't worry, little one. You are not alone.
Greetings and salutations. We have been expecting you. You are among our honored guests here tonight. What awaits you is an unscripted, high-stakes mystery. But before you jump into the fray, allow me to give you an introduction. Let us begin with the basics. What exactly is this murder mystery action game? The rules of Killer Inn are simple. A large flock of lambs versus a small pack of wolves. You will be divided into two teams, and the team that defeats the other is the winner. As I said, simple. There is but one problem. You don't know who is a wolf. The winner of this game isn't always the best shot. Sometimes the best liar rules the game. This is a battle of strength, but also wits. Trust and deception are key. Are you a wolf who hunts lambs, or a lamb who unmasks wolves? You'll know as soon as the game begins. Well, looks like you're a lamb. Time to prepare for the battle. First, you must gather items. Even the smartest detective won't survive without the right equipment. What's the point in unmasking a wolf, only to end up their next victim? Tools to aid your survival have been scattered all over the place. You can also purchase items and gear from staff members. Treasure chests hold particularly valuable items like weapons and armor. To open them, you'll need special tokens, which you can earn by completing quests given by staff. The quests are all simple, but you'll find the rewards invaluable. Many players start the game by completing quests, leveling up, collecting tokens, and gearing up. Oh, did you hear that? Looks like we have our first victim. Let us go and investigate. When a body is discovered, the mystery kicks into high gear. A strand of black hair. Now we know the wolf who killed this lamb has black hair. This is as valuable as any weapon in the game. It's a clue. Hair, fingerprints, blood, clothing. When a wolf kills a lamb, they always leave clues behind. Ah, another clue. Splendid. The more clues you gather, the closer you get to the truth. You have a good idea who the wolf is now, don't you? When you're firm in your conviction, it's time to strike. Guns, knives, grenades, traps, how you strike is up to you. Fantastic. Once you've identified a wolf, the hunter becomes the hunted. However, you must be careful. A lamb slaying another lamb is the gravest of sins. One bad guess will cost you your life. That's right. There is one other thing I must mention. Any area within eyeshot of a staff member is a safe zone. Wolves are not permitted to take a life in these places. Any who do will be instantly punished. So take solace, lambs. You can breathe somewhat easier there. Ah, you think spilling blood for money to be madness? There's the ship that brought you here, still docked. You are free to open the gate to the harbor, raise the anchors, and leave. But this path to freedom is not easy. But if you do pull it off, what a victory it will be for the lambs. Sounds like another body has been found. So welcome to Killer Inn. On behalf of the entire staff, we are delighted to have you. Whether you're a sweet little lamb or a hungry wolf.
Initiating terraformation protocol. Atmospheric conditions changing. Water detected. Fabrication sequence active. Resource extraction online. Power circuits established. Exploration unit deployed. Mission complete.
Welcome to Trash Goblin's newest expansion, the Spirit of Customer Service. This huge update brings a raft of new features and content, so let's begin by taking a trip to Follybrink. This brand new district is popular with tourists, particularly ones happy to queue for the less obviously dangerous parts of the chasm, and it's an important spot for our brand new species, Spirit Folk. Mysterious and unknowable, these beings have a very different outlook on life. They don't use trinkets the same way we do, and this brand new questline will open your eyes to their wonderful world. Meanwhile, Auntie V has dug up a sack full of brand new trinkets to find, clean, and tinker with. There's bound to be a few familiar faces returning when they hear you've got new stock. Plus, we've got new cosmetics. These will give Auntie's homemade quilt some stiff competition. And there's a bedpan full of new achievements too. If all of this is beginning to sound like hard work, then worry not. Now, you can close your shop or pause unimportant customers whenever you like for as long as you like. Just don't forget to open up again. The Spirit of Customer Service is out now.
Mechanicus 2 is a turn-based tactical sequel set in the grim-dark universe of Warhammer 40,000. Take command of two iconic factions, each with their own fully realized campaign.
For the machine is immortal.
On one side, the Adeptus Mechanicus, a fanatical priesthood of the Imperium of mankind. In their worship of the machine god, they exchange their flesh for metal and quest tirelessly for knowledge. Cybernetic tech priests lead armies of augmented soldiers, lobotomized servitors, and robotic war machines. On the other side, the Necrons, an ancient race of skeletal, mechanical aliens, rising from their tombs to reclaim a galaxy they once ruled. Arrogant and relentless, their powerful nobles command legions of undying warriors and monstrous high-tech constructs to annihilate the vermin that defile their worlds. In the Adeptus Mechanicus campaign, you'll once again play as Magos Dominus Faustinius. This time, you'll be dispatching your trusted advisors to defend the newly established Forge World of Hecateus IV against the awakening Sankatep dynasty. At the forefront of this uprising is Nefershar, a high-ranking noble of the dynasty and the protagonist of the Necron campaign. As Nefershar, you'll be dispatching the fearsome lords of your court to tear down the Imperial holdings and reassert your dominance over the planet. For both factions, combat is built around a leader-centric design. Your other units are tools, expendable fighters meant to protect and empower your leader as you execute your strategy. A dynamic turn order system adds the tactical depth necessary to achieve this. Enemy units act in fixed sequence, but on your turn you can choose which unit to play with. Identifying the right sequence, that is, the right unit at the right time, is key to victory. Battles in Mechanicus 2 will rage across a wide range of environments, from forged cities and alien jungles to icy tundras and windswept cliffs. In each, environmental tactics matter more than ever. A new destructible cover system requires smart positioning, especially for the more fragile Adeptus Mechanicus forces. You'll also have to plan around frequent enemy reinforcements and unique combat arena features. While commanding the Mechanicus, you'll need to master a revamped cognition system. Earn it by playing efficiently, then spend it to boost your leader's movement and weapons, or to allow units to utilize their leader's unique canticle. The Necron equivalent is Dominion. Earn it by dealing damage, building its level to unlock and improve your unit's weapons and abilities. The longer units stay in the fight, the stronger they become. Crucial to that goal are reanimation protocols, which let fallen Necrons rise again, unless they're destroyed entirely. All missions are launched from the war map, where you'll research new technologies, customize your leaders, and shape the landscapes of Hecateus IV. Within a mission, you will be faced with narrative events and other checkpoint types that have potential ramifications on the skirmish battles that follow. As the wider conflict unfolds, the war will descend into a bitter struggle that will put the ultimate fate of the planet and everyone on it in your hands.
There's been so many of them. Too many. And I remember them all. Sean was the first. He volunteered for his grandson. He was brave, but he just didn't look out for himself. He was always trying to bring more supplies. He'd do anything for his family. And that's exactly what got him killed. Then it was Chris's turn. He was precise, careful. He remembered Sean's mistakes and didn't want to end up like him. But his cautiousness became his weakness. When the time came to fight, he decided to run. And that's how he met his end. After that, we sent Marcus. He was strong, and he got stronger and more experienced after every run. He did a lot of good, and he was proud of it. He wanted to show everyone that he could do even more. He wanted to become a legend. Then one day, he overestimated his abilities. It was a big mistake and a devastating loss. Richard was smart and obsessed. He treated every run like an experiment on himself. Mutations. They made him faster, stronger, more resilient. He was playing God. By the time we realized it, it was already too late. And one day, he just wasn't human anymore. But they didn't die in vain. We were evolving, learning from our mistakes. And there were plenty of other brave souls, other heroes, who ventured into that terrifying world, not for themselves, but for others, for mankind. Even I was one of those who risked it all, who fought, who made it back. And maybe one day, I'll end up on the other side of that wall for good. But the things I've learned will help the others, those like me, and those who will come after me, those who will fight for our future.